Hello, amiable listeners. This is Modupe Inspirations, and I want to light you up on something I call grace. Knowing your grace and developing your grace. Do you know your grace? Do you believe in your grace? Are you exploring your grace? Are you developing it? Are you making the best use of it? Or is sitting silent inside of you, being relegated and wasting away? Maybe for you it is minute, it is unknown and uncelebrated. And for that you choose to relegate it, looking elsewhere. You are like that man that went hiding his one talent because for him it was too small to trade with. And you know what happened to him on the long run? He was never credited for it. What is your grace? What do I mean by grace? Grace is that natural ability in you. That thing you do so well, so easy, seamlessly, and excellently. That thing you give expression to, consciously, unconsciously, even in your subconscious. That thing that kept occurring and reoccurring to you. That thing you kept receiving idea, inspiration, or innovation about it or around it. That thing you can do better than people that weren't learning it. It's your grace. It is what you are meant for, what you are cut out for. You know, often it's easy for us to celebrate people who are soaring in their area of endeavor. And when you see someone soaring in an area of endeavor, when you look deeply, you know they are in their area of grace. Because when you are in your area of grace, you are enabled for it, you are empowered for it, so you'll be excellent at it. And when you are excellent at something, you'll be celebrated. So someone looks at Mercy Chinwo, I want to sing like her. Someone look at Mike Bamiloye, and because of that want to go into acting. Someone look at Shimamanda, I want to go into writing. There is an adage in the part of the world where I belong that says, you hear something is lucrative or something is flourishing, and you want to venture into it without inquiring from Providence if it is your part or not. You are not meant for everything. There is something you are meant for. There is something meant for you. There is something you are cut out for. There is something created for you. There is something you are wired for. There is something you are best at. And there is something, somewhere, where your best lies. And that is your grace. You know, when you look at another to venture into something, and something you are not empowered for, at your very best, you'll be a second version. You'll be a substandard because you are not empowered for it. You see, as varied as we are, so varied our purpose, and so varied our wiring, our makeup. Our wiring, they are meant for our purpose, to make us achieve our purpose with ease, to help us with our destiny, to help us with that which we are created for. So you see someone who can stick to a course, who can stay on it, never bored, never tired until they see to the end of it. It's a trait meant for what they are meant for. You see someone who is social, they can light up anywhere, they can get anywhere and carry everyone along. It is not accidental. Not everyone possesses it. It is meant for what they are meant for. You see someone who is so creative at something. Not everyone can get in there and do it like they are doing it. It is for what they are meant for. But often we tend to look away from what we are meant for. We tend to look away from our grace because they are not yet known, because they are nouvelle, because they are not celebrated yet. What I want you to know is that for every expression, for every purpose, there are phases. Phase of birthing, phase of advancing, part time. And there are people commissioned for all of these phases. So if you are created to birth a cause, if you are created to advance a cause, and you choose to shy away from it because for you is novel, because for you is unaccepted, not yet accepted, uncelebrated yet, you are losing out on purpose. You are losing out on destiny. Because that is where your best lies. You've been fortified for it. And that place where you are looking at, that place where you are laboring, you will be a substandard there because you are not empowered for it. And another thing you fail to know is that, you see that thing that is being celebrated today was once unknown. Someone gave birth to it. Someone advanced it. And providence, humanity, we always remember them for that. They are fulfilled. In the part of the world where I belong, there was a time that today's celebrated music artists were tagged beggars. There was a generation that saw them as unserious and gave them less respect. In fact, decades ago, you cannot associate with dancing as a profession. You will be seen as an unserious fellow. All that mattered was Western education, being a doctor, being a lawyer, being an accountant. But today is a different ball game. What matters today is what can you do so well? What can you do excellently? And when you do it, you deliver it excellently, the world will celebrate you. Anything. So stop relegating your grace. Stop burying your talents. Stop hiding it. Because you think it's nothing. It is something. Believe in it. Pick it up. Brush it. Advance it. Explore it. Do all the doables around it. Learn some more about it. When skill come in contact with talents, it skyrockets you to becoming outstanding. You will stand out at it. You will stand out doing it. What am I going to tell you today? Look within. That thing that flow seamlessly in you. Believe in it. Develop it. Give expression to it. And when you look back in retrospect, in the shortest of time, you'll be amazed at how much you've been able to achieve with it, at how far you have gone with it. Because providence has meant it for you, you are cut out for it. You are meant for something. There is something meant for you. You are wired for something. And that is where your best lies. And that is where you are the best. Thanks for listening.